exactly what you see a lot of Morganas do, is throw the Tormented Soil a little bit on the melees, but mostly on those back 3 minions. Let those melees take the damage and take them down. They're a little bit easier to last hit since they don't take as much damage. So you want to focus on farming like that. Looks like Morgana's going straight down to start this off. That might just be for the jungle invasion since everybody is doing the same thing. We see Yorick, Ocelot, Candy Panda all moving out mid as well. Actually, Melisande heading straight to lane. I mean, Nif heading straight to lane. Nope. Cuts into the jungle. I'm just confused, I guess.
Fair enough. We see Ocelot.
Oh, they're going for the tri-bush.
Oh, nice. Yeah, fnatic going to play very aggressively, but Janna heading down there. Will she ward or just hold it?
Spidey senses.
Maybe. She might get caught, though. If they, like, CV and go for the Dark Binding, like, they won't check this brush without CVing it. I don't think so, at least unless, like, the rest of the team shows up. I think is all of them can Q and root somewhere. Like, every single one of them can Q that brush, and then Janna will not, like,
What does Nivea have?
Like, I'm just watching from her point of view. I'm just going to watch this.
What? Oh, just missed.
That would have been first blood for sure.
No way.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He threw out that Q. Flash Frost came out of Shushei's ability before that CV went down. They were anticipating that fight, and that Dark Binding was just millimeters away from grabbing Nif.
But of course, now they're revealed. They ping the brushes. They kind of know where SK are hiding. The thing is, Gangplank and York going to steal something. That ping out from SK. That
was a great Dark Binding as well, right there into the bush. It went straight through the walls, so nobody saw that they tried to use another Dark Binding there.
Yeah, they saw Nif. fnatic, I think they know where they are. Yeah, we see constant pings from blue team.
Oh, man.
They're going to take the golem. That's cool. But
Candy Panda's like, can I walk past this to my lane yet?
All right. Yeah, he's going. He's going to be fine here. They're going to take, 3 golems are nice, but by the way, top lane. Oh, they're going to go for the red steal as well. I like this from fnatic. This is good trickery here.
Oh, no. It looks like Gangplank and Yorick having their way with it as well.
They're going to get really low from doing this. fnatic, I think, are just nice and healthy. And you're going to see, like, Wicked will take all the damage, then just kind of recall or teleport and be fine with it. Cyanide is wearing the red buff. They've killed off that Wraith camp. Of course, they are trading on both sides. So, yeah, honestly, they're just missing out on XP for what ultimately is an equal trade. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, great job there. Nif, however, having to use a ward a little bit early, so they know the ward is in that bush. They did just back off from what would have been a 3-person gank at level 1.
From did take teleport.
The bottom, yep.
All right,
oh, wow, going up top. Snoopy coming out strong. Great Dark Binding. A little no-look throw there by PK, and he's able to get a lot alive on that one.
Yeah, but he's now very hurt. He has the Doran's Wing, bought a potion in the middle of that, which is smart. He'll need that. Actually bought 2. He's using 1. Has a second available. Will try to harass Wicked, but he's got potions and he's got ghouls, so good luck making anything happen there. Sona Ezreal versus Janna Tristana is going to be an interesting lane. Tristana will scale well in the late game. Candy Panda, an excellent player, of course. Got harassed pretty good, and the shields aren't coming out in time, so Panda will keep taking that damage and not get anything back. Actually, this could work out quite well for fnatic. Wicked taking a little bit of damage here, still not going for those potions. Pekka just trying to last hit. Wicked, of course, getting his health back. Nivy's going to have a difficult time against this Cassiopeia, but so far okay. 8 to 10 on minions. Cassiopeia's in the advantage here.
Such a great poke job down bottom, just making Nif chug those potions. Candy Panda went for the Doran's Blade, which is kind of different when you don't have that constant sustain support in lane. Nif can really only throw out those shields, so you can see the damage right there is going to stick on Candy Panda, and they're continuing to do that. Looks like we have a gank up top. Lee Sin coming in. Will they be able to grab Wicked? He is out of mana. Goes for the Tempest, and he flashes out before the Dark Binding can hit. A very nice job there. So the flash is expended top. Considered a successful gank. And you know what? He pinged right in the bush, and they're going to stay right there.
Yep, excellent choices there. If I were fnatic to play this one back like 30 seconds, I would have Cyanide land, go for the Q to make him flash early, and then Dark Binding outside of turret range.
Yeah, makes sense.
Theoretically possible. Not really likely to necessarily hit those, but in a perfect world, that's what I would do. Hindsight being 20/20 and all. Cassiopeia Nivea is still a difficult lane for Shushei, but he's pushing the lane. I think it's a smart choice here when you know that lane's going to be difficult for you. If it's going to suck, just push anyway, and then you can kind of like stay towards the back. Unfortunately, though, the lane is so pushed that he's now just available to Gangplank, and this is not the happiness. You see Ocelot actually running to the left-hand side, trying to force Shushei to the right, which means he's in range of Snoopy. He will land that Q.
Nice damage.
Damage being dealt, and lands the Q from Ocelot, so nice job there.
Wow, that just ticked down half health now for Shushei. Just a few attacks like that early game can really change everything.
Yep, and he's actually out of potions now, got to regain to about full. His Qs are giving him some nice sustain, or rather some nice gold, but his minions are not great. Wow, the damage out on Candy Panda is massive. Nice play from Lammy, but he's running out of mana here. You're going to see Candy Panda, the first one to go home. Nif going to put that shield on, and actually Candy Panda went back to lane, so Melison's going to be like, and Q spam. And she has to rocket jump. Now Panda's certain to recall at this point. Lamia misses that Q, but going to control this lane pretty successfully.
Again, Snoopy just being very aggressive. The back is going on for XPeke, and he will not choose to keep going. He probably would have been able to hit him with a parlay on that one and kept him there.
Why is Candy Panda still here?
Getting hit pretty hard. Yeah, he's hurt. That shield is on. It's going to wear off, though. As soon as it does, the power cord comes out. Sona, fnatic Melisson, grabbing the first blood of the game.
Yeah, and you see players with that so often. They're like, well, but it's a giant minion wave. I want the experience. Like, they're just going to flash kill you. Hey, that was the case. Of course, Nif has that shield on, getting harassed a little bit by Lamia. And Melisson, with a big enough mana bar, has 2 points in heal. Actually going to be able to spam that and be okay.
Yeah, that was really good damage. They waited huge on that because Melisson had to cast those 3 spells and proc that power cord. That's going to do double her damage, and that's what took it out. You saw Lamia's Mystic Shot actually pass through the dead body of Tristana. So doing a very good job bottom, knowing when that Janna shield was going to wear off. They took full advantage of that situation.
Yep, Shushay tried to bait Ocelot a little bit. Of course, has Egg. Cyanide could maybe take down Asa, but, I mean, level 6 with 3 points in Twin Fang, that's going to be a little bit difficult. I actually like Ocelot's build here. Now I kind of understand it. He's ranking Q for the lane harass.
Melisson getting hurt. He's going to go down definitely. There's one more shot from Candy Panda. He's going to give himself a little retribution for that last kill.
Yeah. And that's actually much better than actually for SK because the ranged carry got the 300 gold, not the support with the 400. So even though the first blood is helpful there, you see SK actually up in gold despite not getting the first blood kill. And just overall, they got the gold on the right targets as well. So I've got to say, nice to SK. Also could take down Shushay. Of course, he's using that ultimate, trying to get rid of these minions here. Spamming down, but not getting a lot done with that spam. And Poison, he's going to get egged right here.
Yep. Down is the egg. Not much you can do about that. That's the passive of Anivia. Shushay is going to come back up. Nice. Yep, there we go. And looks like they are waiting for XPeke to jump on this. Snoopy is waiting to come around the corner. This minion wave could make XPeke go for the ultimate. Not too much mana on Wicked. And it looks like XPeke will just back off. Wicked is safe in the lane, and Snoopy backs off as well. Will they be going for the blue? Oh, they're going to meet each other in the river. Nice ward there. They're going to give XPeke a little bit of safety in farming.
Yep, Shushay's going to need blue buff. I think he's going to need to recall first, though, because he doesn't have the mana to really easily kill off that golem. Tifa in mid as Cassiopeia goes to recall.
It's different. It's about 8 minutes into the game. Gangplank not really needing that blue buff that much. I'm surprised it did not go to Cassiopeia. Shushay still has to grab blue, and it was actually walked by Cyanide. That was a few minutes ago that spawned. So they're a little lackluster on the blues, but they like the control of the game, so they're not really going to force anything. Melisson pushing into his jungle now to get back into position with Ezreal as he comes down bottom lane. That's Lamia. And we do see Ocelot waiting for something patiently in mid.
And amazing job last hitting with auto attacks. You see like 8 in a row from Anivia's basic attack. For those who play Anivia, that's freaking hard. Like, that's legit from Shushay to get those. I'm just saying, that's actually rather difficult. So, congrats to Shushay, doing a pretty good job. 52 to 37 though, still Cassiopeia in the lead here. And actually really playing way too aggressively. I don't know why she played that aggressively against Shushay. She's not really in danger of, I mean, maybe she can burst enough with the stun, but that seems really unsafe to try for it.
These wards up top for XPeke. They got a ward actually behind them in the tri-bush, and they have one right outside. It's like they just want to close in on Wicked at some point and take him out with a minion wave.
Yeah, very at least afraid of Gangplank, I think.
Right.
Pekka just is a little bit afraid, needs to just stay up here.
That's true. It'd be very easy to stand in that bush ulti and just come up behind the turret.
So we're going to see also just spamming on minions some more. Cyanide looks like he's going to lead. Oh, sorry, a kill at bottom. Ezreal jumped in there, but going to drop down. Stupa has shown up, but they could get the kill out of Stupa, and they will. Double kill for Ezreal. Now Morgana shows up. The flash coming out from Nif, though, will keep her alive.
Nice dodge.
Yeah, Pekka teleported in for the ult. Would have gotten the kill if not for flash. Pekka, of course, now having to run all the way back up. And maybe taking a lot of damage on Ocelot, but gets ignited. He could drop down. A lot of poison there. Pretty scary.
Poison. First dragon is going. Wow, looks like Cyanide taking a little bit of damage. This may not be good for him. They're not doing it good enough. He will be able to smite it. And it's going to burn a little bit more, but he's not going to be able to take him out. That was pretty close, but they did take down bottom.
Shushay,
Very nice job. That kill in middle. Shushay follows it down, taking out
the poison some more, takes some more damage. He's like, and the kill. So, Miasma, no problem. Drops down to like 80. Drops down to like 80 health. It's going to be okay. The Gangplank just last hitting right here. Q comes off a cooldown. Going to be some easy kills for him. Bam! Free gold. Thanks, dude.
There's Snoop A. Yep, just farming up mid. They are pushing Melisson back to the turret here. Candy Panda hiding in the bush. They do not have any vision in those bushes. Something you usually see Melisson or any support bottom doing when they are getting creeped on a lot. But they're doing all right in their lane. It is 1-4 right now. It jumped on, just missing that one. Trying to do a little bit of poke damage and get himself out. He did see Lamia, so Candy Panda thought twice about that initiation.
Yep, and now with Ezreal having those 2 kills, of course, much farmed over Candy Panda. Pretty excellent job of this Ezreal so far, doing a lot of aggression. And Sona, interesting, normally we talk about Sona being kind of a passive support, being a big sustain bot, but with Power Chord and the Q, I forget the name, I'm going to click her and tell you, and then sound smart. Hymn of Valor, there we go. And he's actually maxing it first, too, so you see it actually does some pretty good damage, 150 from the Q, getting about 100, maybe like 80 or so for the passive.
Like Wicked could get jumped on here up top. Cyanide just creeping up in the bush, waiting for something to happen. He does have, he just used the ability. That's what they're looking for. They want him to use all of those abilities. He is quite low on mana, but Cyanide can't get in there yet. He does. He goes to a minion, gets the Tempest down, causes Wicked to flash. That is the second time. Melisson going ahead and warding Wraiths down bottom. A good amount of control by Fnatic right now as they continue to push these lanes and get the vision inside of their opponent's jungle.
Yep, Lamia harassing quite well. Has that Phage already, just very ahead of items. Top of the game, and they're pushing in. And Navy coming in from the side. Wicked actually staying around. Nice dark binding from Morgana. And Navy's going in for the stun. Will land the stun.
He just stepped out of it. Very nice.
Cassiopeia going to find her. This is going to be dangerous. Can W. Yep, looks okay. Actually, would actually bait her out and then W and then have the team show up. But certainly, though, worked for Shushe. And Cassiopeia is going to go for the blue and can solo it pretty easily. Her damage output really, really massive. That was close. I almost stole that one.
So it looks like he is going to go top, giving Wicked a chance to back here. He's going to soak up that top lane XP. A good push by Ezreal down bottom. It is 2v1, and without Melisson, he has Candy Panda and Nif back at their turret.
Yes, indeed. And Nif, yeah. All right, so 2v2. Spam coming out from Lamia. Those shields, though, helping Candy Panda a lot in these fights. Has the boost speed and attack speed boost, these Berserker's Greaves, Double Thorn's Blade. But yeah, Ezreal so far ahead in items by about 1,000 gold or so. Looking good. Wow, that harass goes right through that shield, and it takes a nice amount of health off of it as well. Candy Panda not going to like that too much.
Oh, they're saying Cass was going to go for blue, but no, Cass has blue, so she's going to go ahead and hang out there. They're going to give this one and donate that to Shushe. It's going to be very nice. He's going to be able to leave his ultimate out in a fight and just do whatever he wants next time.
That's very, very powerful. But Melisson, yeah, okay, Melisson's and their team are going to be okay. But harassed a bit by Asa. Will heal a bit. Shushe gets that kill. Final recall, pick up new items. Looks like Wriggles might be in store for him. Has the money for it. Yep, Wriggles is the pickup here. A couple of wards as well. Note to all players, buy wards awesome. Often, they're awesome. There, no, I got it. Don't worry.
It almost worked. It almost just worked.
Buy wards. Awesome.
Awesome.
There, that was what I meant to say, but my inflection was wrong. I blame my cold. Wow, Candy Panda having to rocket jump away. Still afraid of this bottom blade because Sona's creeping. Lamia staying around.
Go up. Seems like there hasn't been a lot of action at Dragon. There's really no contesting. It's just kind of Dragons being taken. We're almost missing them. There's only been one, though. This game seems like it's been going on for a lot longer. Only 13 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. So much has happened already. Already got 5 kills on this one. About 17,000 gold accrued by each team. And right now that's in Fnatic's hands as they have 2,000 more gold at this point in the game, which is huge because the early game is when you really want the advantage over your opponents. Even Lamia having level 9 over 9 or 8 of Candy Panda is big.
Yeah, absolutely the case. Although, Syla getting a kill at top lane, but there's a fight at bottom. Soda Dance goes off. Nif getting low. Rocket jump in from Tristan. Melisson could get owned. He's going to flash on both sides. There's the ult. Picks up the kill on Dejana. Chris will pick one up. Lamia will exhaust and keep running. Should be afraid. Actually turns back on a Snoopa, but no mana for him. Will not get much out of it. The trade goes back there. Yorick did fall at top lane. Pekka could be very low, but Cyanide lending him a lot of aid right there, making that one happen.
Does a great job. Fnatic only losing 1 as they took down 2, and it looks like they will grab a turret out of this situation.
Nivea almost picking down Asa. He does get that last thing of Ignite. Nice job by Shushe. Just jumps in there, says, hey guy, burst damage is nice, eh? And picks that one up successfully. Cyanide still pushing through top lane, and wow, 2-7 the kills now. Fnatic really building themselves an advantage here. I don't think Dragon soon, but They're in position to take it if it were. And Shushe saying, hey, Candy Panda.
Oh, can he get this Flash Frost off in the right direction? He's going to slow, goes for that attack, and it flies with her. And it looks like it's just going to pass through a few minions there. We are going to see Cyanide moving down. This could really attribute to a dragon spawning quite soon here.
Yep, takes that minion kill from Lamia. Lamia might actually get full mana somehow.
Yep, there goes Cyanide.
Now into the aggression, mid lane, getting pressed down by P.E.K.K.A. and Cyanide. Nif in the back sees Lamia and Shushe, wants to be careful. They're going to stay on this section. Nif, not in a good place. Ults Shushe back. Turret will go down anyway, but yeah, did force the Nif ult. I think that's actually probably better for fnatic there. The heal from that damage onto Anivia can get healed back. And immediate dragon.
Wow, teleporting top. Great job, fnatic having full control over the map right now. They are taking dragon, and as soon as that happened, you know, who's that? Can't remember name. Morgana. I wanted to say X-P.E.K.K.A. though. X-P.E.K.K.A. had the knowledge. We need to go top. You guys perfectly have this as 4 down bottom. And just really good mind game right now being played by fnatic and controlling the map. Good damage on Ocelot. Ocelot uses the ulti. Can they get her frozen up here? Flash Frost does not come out of Shushe. And he's just going to go for a little bit of damage there. Lamia backing up as he is healed by Melisande. And they just continue to go for the defense. They have not lost a turret yet. They have been able to take 2 down on the side of SK. And fnatic playing strong after their first win here. There's a crescendo out on Nif, and they are going to be able to explode her down. So much front-end damage, and then getting the power cord off to poke Ocelot a little bit more. fnatic Melisande doing so well for his team in this game.
Yeah, now Wicked going to go back around. Melisande a little scary for him, but might be okay. Wicked must flash over the wall. Cyanide shows up at Shushe. Could go in. Does he have the wall? He does, but he doesn't blow up the stun. But they're still jumping on the Wicked. He has used his ult as well. That clone doing a lot of damage to Cyanide. Cyanide not happy about that one. Did blow the Wicked ult. Sure, that's kind of useful, but ultimately, I think it's Shushe's fault to not blow up that stun. But they're still harassing back onto these minions. Lamia critting for about 300 right now. It's quite strong. Already has Trinity Force at 16 minutes. Now that's some good farm. 3-0-2. 130 minions? Yes, please. And now there is almost no way for SK to defend this turret. You can see they're all kind of grouped up behind that wall and to the left-hand side. Going to push on. Wicked got caught. Taking a lot of damage here. And they're going to jump in. That's a kill to Lamia.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen to Cyanide. He went to Q in, and he got popped up mid-kick, and he was just kind of do a flying air kick, and he landed. They were able to get the kill, though, and it looks like they may be popping towards top here. They want to put a little bit of pressure. They don't have the damage for Baron, but they can definitely get that lane pushed and kind of bait it out.
Yep, 5,500 gold, the advantage for fnatic. Tristana does scale a bit better in the late game, but still no Bloodthirster, whereas Trinity Force already completed. So we'll see how these champions scale against each other.
They're going for blue. That's what
that's
they're doing.
Smart. That's a good steal. The wards go down on both sides. fnatic going to clear this one out thanks to the oracles from Melisande. And Lee Sin leads the way. P.E.K.K.A. lands a blind Q onto Snooped. That's pretty hilarious. Blue probably going to Shushe. Should like that. Cassiopeia might steal. Does steal it with the ultimate, but doesn't land on anyone else.
Oh, nice stun. Jump in, pressure shot of the rocket jump. Melisande going down with explosive shot, buster shot, and an ignite. They're going to turn around and try to focus on somebody here, and they do find one. It's going to be Melisande going down. Shushe needing one more shot, but it's he who has the red buff and not Candy Panda. Is it on cooldown? He cannot rocket jump in the time. Gets stopped there. Very nice job as the fight continues near blue buff. We are going to lose Cassiopeia. Morgana finally falls. That's going to be a kill spree ended. Nice job by Candy Panda. They are still following Cyanide here. Candy Panda now grabbing that red buff from X-P.E.K.K.A. and he's going to use it against them. Very nice job there taking out Lee Sin as well.
SK doing a great job there. They lost York before, but he eventually came back into it. And amazing job by them. I think they ended up winning on that fight more or less. 6-12 the score. I mean, still 5,000 gold difference, but I think they closed it just ever so slightly.
Yeah, SK played pretty dangerously just to retrieve their own buff.
Yep, but it worked out, and that was even with Cassiopeia blowing her ultimate on a neutral monster. Yeah. So imagine if they had actually stunned the entire team with that. So SK certainly showing signs of life, and I think also Wicked made a small mistake in ulting himself and not someone else who could maybe cast out some spells some more. Maybe the Cassiopeia or maybe even the Gangplank, have him run around, shoot a bunch of abilities out, but have Wicked recalling back, and he's going to get tankier over time, of course. Let's get a run down to the builds real quick. Diff only level 9, but has maxed out that shield. Gangplank maxing Parlay in 3 and raise morale, though. We've seen different builds from Gangplanks all over the place. A lot of them do max raise morale. The solo top maxes the fruit eating. Also maxing E, then Q, get the late point in W.
SK doing a very good job right now of shutting down fnatic in the team fights. It's kind of going back and forth, but fnatic will always lose a few more. It seems like SK is able to come out without the push, at least, which is very good. We've talked about that before. You know, you can win as many team fights as you can, and if you're not pushing after that, you're going to lose. So you got to make sure you get some turrets. And here SK looks like they're going to take bottom. That's a good team fight for them. They may be thwarted here. Very nice Ezreal ulti. True Shot Barrage taking out those minions, but Candy Panda staying true to the damage on the turret. He gets walled in there. Looks like he's going to go down. Very nice job by Shushay and Lamia.
That's amazing. That wall actually has a small minor push when it goes down, and it actually overlapped with that rocket jump. Perfect timing from Shushay, pushing him back in, not allowing him to retreat, and that was the kill from Ezreal. That couldn't have gone better by them. And now, of course, there's a ping at Dragon, but they're pinging the turret instead, saying, no, we'll get the turret for free. We'll get the Dragon later when it actually spawns. And they might actually just go for it. Lamia taking some damage here. Yeah, that's hurting you a lot. I don't know if you want to do that. Shushay sitting in the brush, though. Might bait Nif into a bad position. He almost walls him off. Nice try there. Will AoE the minions down, and they're going to go in for this. Gangplank ult's going to scare them. They say, actually, you know, you're right, Gangplank. I don't really want to kill your turret. You're absolutely right. That seems silly. Just thinking about it now, I don't know why I thought that.
Very nice job. They're split pushing so hard right now. They're not really getting the push, but they're causing the SK here to at least send some members middle, send some members bottom. We can see there's 3 bottom and 2 mid, and still Morgana. Xpeke is farming top, pushing that lane in, making some great warding as well. Just placed down 1 at blue. So really fnatic about to start controlling this game once again if they can get the turrets on. And they've done a very nice job once again, if I don't say it enough, of blocking all their turrets off from being taken out. There's the crescendo.
Wicked. Flashy's all over the place, and a great ult by Ocelot. Shushay is not in good shape. Takes an 88-point heal, though. That's nice. A good stun there. And the clone of Wicked is just going to run forward, see if he can disrupt anything at all. A lot of attack damage there. It's going to pull back to him, and it times out. Another Miasma goes down. Ocelot does have some nice AP there. Rod of Ages so far. Will be gaining more soon. Yep, there is the dragon, but a great wall from Shushay, but could get caught. We'll have to flash out. Pressure now on a Candy Panda and P.E.K.K.A, who will take the damage. They're going back for the dragon. That seems like a mistake here. Stun goes off on a Nif. Stupid leading the way. He does not have Cannon Barrage yet, so we can't force this fight too easily.
Both teams are quite low to be poking this much, and they really feel that the advantage is in one of their favor. fnatic, Shushay just staying alive, and it's going to be Xpeke to initiate with the ultimate. Everybody flashes out. Black Shield is on, and they do drop Wicked without him being able to use his ultimate. Yorick does not get a ghost off in time, and they will force SK away from this dragon here. But look at this, fnatic, Cyanide, and Shushay both hurt enough for SK to initiate once again.
Yeah, they could jump in. They've already set, looks like 1 back. So it looks like a 3v4 over here. I don't know where. Oh, yeah, that Morgana. Gonna teleport in. Back in. Also gets caught. Shushay might drop to Ignite.
Wow.
Will get egged, but that's it. So that's a kill for a passive. I'm okay with that. I think fnatic's going to be all right with that. And Candy Panda still farming out. Almost gets Dark Binded. And fnatic definitely going to want Dragon here. Should be pretty easy for them. Shushay taking it. Really full health. Catalyst, Sork Shoes, and looks like a fast death cap. That one will go down. Let me get the kill credit off of that one. Should be able to buy.
Such an increase in money. 16-6. 23 minutes in, we see a jump coming out from Candy Panda, but he gets Dark Binded. He's going to be spell immune off of those attacks if he tries to get the Buster shot out or that explosive shot. But he continues. Will he get the ult off in time? He will not, and he will not burn from red buff either. A very nice try there. Candy Panda doing what he can to pursue, but now being chased. He gets hit with the Q. Will be it. Tempest down. Does he have enough? And he gets his shield up. That will make his attack slow. And now the Zephyr onto Cyanide. Will he have enough to get out? Does his shield go to Melisande? And he does get out alive. Very nice play and complimentary. Very nice combo by those two.
Yeah, that was awesome. He's like, come by. I'm going to go jump to you. Shows up in time. Gets that one over. Excellent play there. Now, to be fair, his Wriggles... Actually, where is it? Oh, his Wriggles was on cooldown. He couldn't get out himself.
Right. Could have warded jump 2.
Yeah, if he carried 1 more ward, he could have gotten out. So, you know, carry wards, guys. Carry wards and then use them in good places. Shushay, wow, with Death Cap and Banshee's Veil, does a lot of damage and hard to kill. He's going to be happy about that.
Yeah, not sad whatsoever. We're going to see this kind of little congregation in mid here. Looks like Cyanide will gather with his teammates. We do see Wicked and Ocelot trying to hold this turret. Oh, it looks like Gangplank has back, so Snoopy will not be in this fight, and he had to use his ulti quite recently. So they may get a push on this. I don't know. That's a really good ability to just blast away minion waves from Wicked and Ocelot on Yorick and Cassiopeia. Good warding though. fnatic still staying in the face right now of SK, not giving him an inch.
Yep, absolutely true. Ezreal ult goes down. I don't know if it's going to hit anything. Hits a few. Okay. Goes off. Has his passive stacked, and it times out.
That should be a done turret here.
Yep. Turret goes down. fnatic up 11 kills and 10,000 gold. Might be going for the kill push here. Wicked taking some damage here, getting harassed out. No blue buff on Anivia. Morgana Dark Fighting misses. Pushing him for the turret again, but no minions left. Lamia's got to be careful.
Oh, he got caught last time doing that. Didn't want it again.
And let's see what they can do. Certainly SK has a good late game team. They scale really hard. But right now fnatic are running this map.
Great job by Melisande. The team was pushing, heading up top, clearing Baron wards and setting a few more down. You see they have a nice entry wards to Baron from the blue side of the base as well as in their own Wraith. And a little bit of vision down by their opposing Wraith camp. So all over the place, fnatic can really initiate these fights without SK knowing about it.
Absolutely true. And you can see Shusha actually has maxed out his Crystallized by now. We'll take the blue buff. Says thank you, I'm level 16. And see what he can do with that. That giant wall will help him get some team fights here. Candy Panda going to get some farm back up in mid. Does have 10 stacks in the Bloodthirster. Needs it up to 40 though. And they're pushing out of the turret. This is good from SK. This turret is going to be very, very useful. It's be their first turret kill of the game, and they need it very sorely. Candy Panda going to get a stack off of that as well. Up to 11, and they're getting themselves back into the game ever so slowly. Under 9,000 gold behind now. They're closing that gap. Snupa alone to push top.
Yep.
Actually, he could go for it, but their map vision is so bad they don't know he's safe. But fnatic aren't even trying to stop him. He could have gotten a turret kill.
Yeah, he really could have gone up for that. Not too much vision in the middle. Even the creeps would have helped. And now that he sees they're pushing mid, I bet you he wishes he was going for that top turret. As I said, you know, without Gangplank in the fight, it's all right. He can still throw his ulti out from anywhere and give you assistance. They're saying, Tristana, you need to back. We need Candy Panda in middle, so he gets a blip from his team there, and he is going to start heading that way. They could be able to initiate a fight after this. Everybody's 100% health, and they have a good amount of mana. The poke game to begin here, and it looks like a little bit of a jungle invasion will start this fight.
Yep, Infinity Edge, not going to be the buy for Candy Panda, but going for a Phantom Dancer. And let's see what is up for Ezreal. Where is he? He's all the way at the back. Oh, actually, sorry, hold on. He actually caught Wicked with a Dark Binding. He's not all that durable yet. Doesn't have any resist whatsoever. Pretty easily melted in this game. Ezreal Bloodthirster looks like that could be a Tiamat. It's a pickaxe and a longsword. That really could be it. I mean, seriously, like if that's a Tiamat, props to fnatic. That's just silly.
Still waiting for a minion wave. They're definitely going to have the upper hand on this one since the minion wave spawn every 30 seconds, and theirs have been coming a lot faster, not a lot faster, but a lot more abundance since fnatic is taking down the minion waves of Wicked. The fight is initiated, a flash out by Wicked as he was focused by Cyanide. Cyanide gets himself back in there with a shield. Xpeke with his shield as well. The crescendo comes out. Wicked finally falls. One goes down. We see Tristana, Candy Panda going down quickly after. Gangplank as well. Snoopy cannot keep himself alive. They are able to return a kill onto Cassiopeia and one other. Can they continue to do this? They've only dropped Xpeke. It is almost an ace, and it looks like Melisande, or Nif rather, will make it out alive. In an all-out Fury fight, they were just going back and forth, fighting under a turret. They had surpassed one to dive it, and that's just not what you want. SK's mentality has to be down a little bit right now because of that fight.
Yep, and fnatic going in for the Baron right now. Cyanide is durable enough that Warmog's pretty well stacked. He just got it right before that fight and got a lot out of it. And they're going for that Baron right now. And Lamia with so much lifesteal says, okay, I'll take over. Don't worry, I'll take it for you. It's cool, it's cool. They grab it. And wow, that's Baron right there from the minions. Did take down the turret at bottom, so that's good for SK.
Yeah, right now they just need to back and get their HP back. It would not be a smart fight to take Baron like this at that low of health. It does give you a huge buff, but nothing to chance. You want to make sure you can go into that fight 110%, with Baron 150%.
Yeah, absolutely true. So Shusha going to recall back 1,200 gold. So he could buy a couple of decent items from that. We'll see what he goes for. Snupa has finished Warmogs as well, but that's very, very fresh. We're going to see if he can get anything out of that before the next fight starts. Blue is respawned on SK's side. They're going to want to give that to Cassiopeia. Looks like Wicked's going to lead the way. Pestilence goes down. He's going to go ahead and spam out some more Omens. Ocelot going to need these cooldowns, and then infinite mana going to be rather nice for him. And that will be the case here. Picks that one up, 60 gold, and the Golem buff. Here you go. There we go. There's the tooltip for those who are wondering what exactly the Crest of the Ancient Golem does. Well, it's a bunch of mana regen and a nice chunk of cooldown reduction. Going to give him, you see that mana bar filling up very quickly, actually.
Looks like they're going to take down Dragon here, extending their 10,000 gold lead now to 11,000. Very nice there. It's actually about 10.4. We'll have to see what they can do here. Looks like, again, he's going to push top, but he will go for the turret this time. Snoopay gets the true shot barrage fired at him. It's going to clear out the minions behind him, but he will have 2 more to valiantly help him take down that turret. Very nice job. That's gold that his team really needs right now. They are even on turrets, but it looks like they may be down on turrets once again. fnatic takes the upper hand there. A little bit of a power play with Baron here as they go down towards middle. Snoopay is forced to back. That first Dark Binding misses. They're going to wait for their cooldowns to come up here, prep those minions, and this could be another fight towards SK.
Yeah, well, they're pushing into the base. They've gotten Snoopay off towards the front. She's taking a lot of damage from Tristana. She's going to be very, very scary. This Tristana has big crits, 400 damage per. Bloodthirster getting up there, 13 right now. The longer this waits, they actually have really good sustain here. Catsby has great AoEs. Yeah, Sona can get some health back. And honestly, yeah, I think fnatic are going to like to stay in here. They have such good healing because of this Baron buff. The AoEs are nice against them. And let's see if they're going to go for this. Another wall goes down. Gangplank goes out. Snoopay gets caught. He's going to shield back up and be okay. But again, the minions drop away. The turret, though, losing health down to about a quarter. And fnatic might get it off this next wave.
Just over half of the Baron used, so they do want to continue to stay in the face of this team. About 1 minute and 30 seconds left on that. So
yeah, they get 3 waves.
A lot of time to work with. The only wave they really need to not worry about but consider is pushing that top wave in. They can still go bottom. A nice wave down there. And there's a beautiful ulti from Cassiopeia, shutting down the entire team of fnatic. Nif to push everybody out and segregate them, but their HP bars are dropping exponentially right now. Huge amount of damage coming out from fnatic. It looks like Cyanide will chase down onto Cassiopeia. We are going to see that Ocelot fall down as the fight continues a little bit out into the lane. A very nice job by fnatic taking that one, killing 4 SK members and losing only Shushay. The Dark Binding just missing and forcing Candy Panda to rocket jump away. Here goes that first inhibitor turret, and fnatic is on a very big push here with Baron buff. Candy Panda taking a lot of damage. Lamia to continue. Can he get the shift in? The last kill there. SK has been aced. Baron buff in tow on fnatic, and they may be able to make the final push right now.
Pushing on to the next is a great W from Ezreal, trudging up his team. And that was amazing. Despite a perfect Cassiopeia ult, fnatic won that battle perfectly. Janna jumped in, pushed everyone around, still wasn't enough. SK could not get the damage there, and fnatic
there you have
with a 2-0 victory to win Intel Extreme Masters New York at Comic-Con over SK Gaming. fnatic never dropping a map, taking the victory. SK second place, Cypher in third, CLG in fourth. Excellent play from these guys.
Every aspect of the game is thought about in the fnatic playbook.